Class 9, good morning. Last day I didn't give you any video, so I told you that this day, next day I will give you the video of chapter 1. As I told what is exogenic process and what is endogenic, you know that. When the topographic features or landforms are formed by the different agents like lakes, rivers, plains and weatherings. So those are known as exogenic and endogenic. What happens, as we have seen, heard that and knew also, that they work very slowly, they wear down highlands, they deposit the own out things that are carrying materials to lowland areas. That all is happening in a slow process. They produce graded profile of level surfaces. They act through processes like weathering, erosion, which are slow processes, and mass wasting is a rapid process. External agents like sun, the heat of the sun, rain, wind, river, groundwater, running water, glacier waves, they play an active part in sculpturing the initial landforms that we are seeing to a newer forms. Now, as I told you, that exogenic and endogenic, there are different parts like gradation, degradation, aggregation, gradation, aggregation, degradation. In degradation there is weathering, erosion, mass wasting. Aggregation, depositions done by the rivers, by the wind, glaciers and sea waves. Erosions are of many types, like groundwater erosion, glacial erosion, fluvial erosion, or erosion done by rivers, erosion by wind, marine erosion. So these are the parts which we will learn. Now let's start. Now, when a process has been taken up to remove the unevenness of the surfaces on land and reduce them to a certain amount of level, those are known as gradation. It is a process in which both degradation and aggregation is taking place, because deposition is the process in which the lowering surface of the earth is done by the agents like erosion and transportations, weathering, with the help of agents like sun, running water, river, glacier. Like now, let's see what is erosion. Erosion means the wearing out of the top layer of the land surface. By whom it has been eroded? By the external agents. Like you have known what is mechanical erosion, chemical erosion in the last chapter. The process called corrosion. So they help in this weathering. What is transportation? And when this erosion is occurring, these particles have to be taken away by the agents also to some other places. So the worn out rock fragments which are carried away from one place to another place is known as transportation. By whom it is carried? By the agents like wind, river water, glacier, etc., etc. Next is weathering. What does weathering mean? So weathering means it is a mechanical disintegration, that means breaking down and decaying or getting destroyed of the rocks or the earth crust by the agents like sun, rain, wind, humidity that is present in the atmosphere, by the frost that is being created, and others. Also, ends of weathering are not only these things. You have read about weathering, plants, animals, even we human beings help in weathering. Weathering involves in non-transported or in situ abbreviation of rock. Not abbreviation, alteration of rocks. Denudation. What does denudation involve in? It involves in the processes of weathering, erosion and transportation all together. Because wherever weathering is happening or erosion is happening, it has been carried away or transported to other places. The term denude is derived from a Latin word denudia, means to strip bare. It therefore causes removal of rock layers from earth's surface, resulting of the lowering of the land surface. That means it is becoming low day by day. What is aggradation? Aggradation is a process in which new landforms are built up, because from wherever the transportation is occurring, it has to be coming somewhere and getting deposited. So the place where it is accumulating or depositing debris or rock fragments, clays, sand, aluminum, whatever, through transportation and denudation, the new landforms or the levels of the earth's surface rising or whatever it's forming is known as aggradation. Okay, I'm keeping this much only. Next class we will talk about works of river. Okay, thank you.